Hi guys, it's Emily from Novell Novels. Now today's video is my book haul with my charity shop with Charlie. We had a whole day of charity shop shopping and it was great fun. As you can see, I'm somewhere different. I'm recording in my mum's garden because I kind of wanted some teas to record this. Now I think I bought a total of about 30 books. I bought 3 gifts. See, I am quite nice. Oh yeah, about 3 or 4 books as gifts actually. And I basically spent a lot, but I had so much fun. I loved shopping with Charlie. She is amazing. Now, because there is so many books, I won't go into much detail on any of them. But obviously, if you do want details, let me know. I'll look them up, okay? So, excuse me. I'm going to start on my historical fiction and kind of work my way around the table. First one, my first of 2 Philippa Gregory books. I've got Taming of the Queen. Love Philippa Gregory. I've been listening to her on audiobook and she's amazing. So this one is basically based on Catherine Parr, so I can't wait to read that one. Now the next one I'm actually going to find, I'm going to get my next Philippa Gregory book. That one is on the Kingsman's Daughter. This is based around Anne Neville. Now I've not read about either of those 2 King Henry VIII's queens. Makes sense in a minute. But this one looks really good. I haven't heard much about Anne Neville, so I really thought this would be quite good. I really look forward to it. Now the next one is my first Alison Weir book. I can't wait to read this. This is about Jane Seymour, obviously, and we all know that she didn't last as long. Poor lady died, so can't wait to hear about her story and hear a bit more about her background. Now the next Alison Weir book I got was The Innocent Traitor. Now this is about Lady Jane Grey. Now I've actually been hearing about her in the last Tudor book of Philippa Gregory, so it'd be nice to have a different author's take on her and it'd be nice to find out a bit more. Now this is my first Jean Plaidy book, but I can't wait to read it. If I like it, I'll definitely pick up more. And Julie, you inspired me on this one. And this again is about Catherine Parr, so it could be quite good fun. Now I've got Thomas Hardy from the Madding Crowd, complete and utter classic, can't wait to read it. I don't know much about it, all I know is it's the legends from it, so I still can't wait. Now, a lot of these books, I don't know much about them. Charlie picked them up, so if she's picked them up, you know they've got to be good. Now this one, When Death Breast Becomes Air. This is apparently about a 36-year-old on the breast. Cheney is a neurosurgeon and he's just diagnosed with inoperable lung cancer. This could be depressing. Doesn't look very long, it's only just over 200 pages, but she picked it up, it's got to be good. Now, you guys know that I do not normally read horror, but I picked up my first Stephen King book. Nicole, hope you're proud of me. Simone as well, I hope you're proud of me that I'm trying it. I've been recommended to try this one by my lovely friend Sammy, so I'm going to give it a go. And I think we're reading it in September or October, Charlie said, so I'm intrigued. Another one's Sophie's World. This is one that Charlie picked up for me. She basically wants to buddy read it with me. It's about a 14-year-old Norwegian girl who finds 2 surprising pieces of paper. On them said, "Who are you and where does the world come from?" So it sounds like a bit theological, a bit philosophical, quite deep, but it does look good. And I've heard lots of things about this online. So the next one is another book that is Julie from Hungry Bookworm recommended, Black Orchids. Now she has spoken a bit about this. Don't know if anyone else of you guys have spoken about it, but I have heard about it. It's set in the 1950s at Tilbury Docks, so this could be very interesting. And I'd love the cover, it doesn't it look beautiful? Now, this one, I think I've got 2 books by this author. Charlie has told me about these. 3 Things About Elsie, which is about dementia, a lady with dementia. That could make me cry because my nan sadly had that before she died. So this one is about Elsie, a 84-year-old Florence has fallen in a flat in Cherokee Home in the elderly. She waits to be rescued. She considers the charming new resident who looks like a man she once knew. So this one could be good. And the other one from this author is this one. So The Trouble with Goats and Sheep. I've got no idea about this. This one's set in 1976, so that could be interesting. But 2 books by the same author. Charlie picked them up. I hope they're good. If not, she's got a lot to answer for. I'm just going to put these down there. This is another one Charlie inspired. The Wisdom of Sally Red Shoes. Apparently, this is another one she says is contemporary fiction. I love the whole red shoe idea. I love red. I think, looks like a beautiful cover. Give it a go. It's a bestseller apparently, and it looks really quite good. So, don't know any more than that. sometimes I think it's quite fun to not know much about the books. Now, this author, I've heard a lot about him. I'm not going to say his name because I don't think I'll be able to say it just right. The Fifth Mountain. This is sort of about war and about Middle East. And he's taking refuge in the beautiful town of Akbar. So this is sort of set in the Middle East. So that, again, Charlie picked this up. It's supposed to be good. It's the same author that wrote The Alchemist. So I know that was a fact that's been raved about. So this one should be good. The next one is Belgravia by Jelena Phillips. I've got another one of his books at home. He's the writer of Downton Abbey. And you guys know I love Downton Abbey. So I look forward to reading this one. Now, I'm going to show you some of my children-y one and as mixed in with some of the classics. The first one, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. The Magic Faraway Tree. Me and Mia spoke about children's books, and we're going to be doing another video soon. But this book I remember so much when I was a child. Now, I did see the other ones in a charity shop, so I may go back and get them if they're there. But this is the land of my childhood, and I can't wait to read it. Enid Blyton is and always will be my favourite childhood author, apart from Roald Dahl. But, you know, they're kind of joint first. This one looks great. I loved The Magic Faraway Tree as a child. So, yes, this is for my children, but I think I'll be reading it first. Sorry, Mia. Sorry, Thomas. Mummy loves her kiddie books. So I'm trying to decide where I'm stacking them in my mum's garden. The Water Babies. Another. I remember the original film of this when I was growing up. I remember Mum showed it to me. I remember my mum said she actually wrote about this when she was at university, and oh my God, it's a childhood classic, picked up for only 25p. Now, by the way, when I was doing all this charity shop hunts, a lot of my books were 25p, 50p, some were £1, maximum were like £1.50. I think that was the most expensive book, so it was so much fun. But this was 25p, and it's a childhood classic, so I can't wait to read that again. And Mia will absolutely love that one. Now, I've got a couple, actually I've got 3 classics to show you. The first one, look how beautiful this is, Oliver Twist. This is the best, in my opinion, Charles Dickens books. It was the best. I love the films. How many films have been done on Oliver Twist? Probably loads, but more, sir, I don't think anyone could not have remembered that when they were growing up. It is just absolutely amazing. Artful Dodger was a character we all loved. This has got to be one of those books that I cannot wait to read. So yeah, I'm just going to put that on the floor. Charlie picked this up, another Thomas Hardy book, Under the Greenwood Tree. I don't know any more about this, but I know it's a classic. I know I've got to have him. I'm collecting all my classics now. And I'm just looking down there. This one, the Christmas book, so it's got A Christmas Carol, The Chimes, and The Cricket in the Heath. Now, I think I've read, obviously everyone knows A Christmas Carol, but the other ones are ones I've not ever read, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think this is going to be obviously read at Christmas time. Now, these next 2, I know Simone is giving me some more of them, but I think what I'm going to do is some of these C.S. Lewis books I'm going to keep, and some of them I'm going to give to Mia, so I'm going to get her to have a set and me to have a set, because she keeps stealing my books. But these are the 2 that I don't have, Prince Caspian and The Silver Chair. Both of which, Narnia, C.S. Lewis, Heaven in a Childhood. Can't wait to read those. Now, this is the next book that I got for the children. This is actually for the children, although I may be reading it to them. So that's Roald Dahl's Songs in Verse. Charlie picked it up. It looks absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to do this with them. Not far off done now, guys, so I didn't want it to be a too long video. Veronica Henry, I loved some of her books. I think they're really good. She's got this one, The Orient Express, which kind of reminds me of Julie quite a bit. And I picked this one up. It looks great. Night on the Orient Express. New life is just a ticket away. Don't we all wish sometimes we could just drift away to a new life when all our problems are taking over us? But this looks like quite a good escape book when I need a bit of cheering up. This one, Tia and the Books, she inspired this one. I'm hoping to read it in July. I think this is going to be one of my extra ones, so I can also be part of the Jane Austen July. And obviously check out, there is another lovely ladies. I'll add the people that are running the Jane Austen July channels below. But this one literally reminded me so much of Tia, so I had to pick it up. And if I like it, it makes me think of her so much, so I can't wait to read this. The next one is Always with Love. Now, I've not picked up too many chick lit books because, like I said, you guys know I'm sort of changing away from that. But this is the sequel to Billy and Me, and this is one of the first Giovanna Fletcher books I read. So obviously I like to read sequels. I like to read books that follow on. I like to learn a bit more about the characters. So I can't wait for that one. This is a Christmas one. Charlie had this to answer for, Mr. Christmas. I think Charlie lent this to me last Christmas, but I didn't get around to it. But we're going to buddy read this at Christmas time, so that's another book chosen for us. Can't wait to read that. The next one is another Charlie-inspired book. I don't know, Love in a Cold Climate and other novels. I don't know anything more about this. Charlie picked it up, but she picked it up. It's got to be good. She's got this, so I think we're going to be buddy reading this together. Like I said, don't know anymore. Had to get a Cecilia Ahern book. How to Fall in Love. That in itself tells me everything I know. I'm kind of collecting her books again. This looks really good. Excuse me. What am I like today? Busy day. But again, I don't know anymore. Love Cecilia Ahern. Love her works. I really, really need to kind of have my chick lit supply for when I am struggling with the old historical and slightly depressing books, because I think I need something to cheer me up. So this, I think, will definitely be my cheering up one. Now the next one, Vicky, my darling little sister, said to me that I have read all of the Page Toon books, and I saw spoke to the lovely author many a time, and I've said, oh, I've read all your books now, and then she put this one up on one of her Twitter posts or an Instagram post, and I thought, Vicky's saying I've read them. I don't remember this one, and I don't think I have. The one that we fell in love with. So, just in case I haven't got it, I've now got it. It's going to be read soon enough. I love Page Toon work. Not only is she a great author, she's an amazing lady. She supports my channel. She comments on my Twitters. She is absolutely incredible. And this one's about Phoebe, Eliza, and Rose. And it looks, and these three girls have different girls have one thing in common: Angus, the one they fell in love with. I don't know anything about this. I can't wait to read it. So that's one. Nearly done now. This one is Clint inspired. It is Fangirl. It looks incredible. I cannot wait to read it. I don't know very much about this. He's spoken about it. A few of the other ones out there have spoken about it. It is a Rambo Rowell book. Now, obviously, Simone spoke about that. Can't wait to read this. Don't need any more. Don't want to. The next one is going to be one that's going to make me cry, because it is one, and it's about conjoined twins. Charlie picked this up for me. She's probably going to make me cry, so she'll have a lot to answer for. Gracie and Tippy don't like being stared and sneered at, but when they are used to it, they're conjoined twins, united in blood and bone. What they want to be looked for is, in turn, they are truly as two people, but they want real friends. And what about love? This could be really interesting. Could be very tearful. Now, I have also, on this haul, I bought 2 Stephen King books for my lovely friend at work, Sammy. She's a legend. Can't wait to give them to her tomorrow. So you guys would have actually been watching this after she's had them, so I'm hoping she likes it. Charlie got me the lovely Villette because she wants to buddy read it with me. It'll inspire both of us to read it, and it's my second Charlotte Bronte book. I also bought the Jennifer Worth In the Midst of Life for the lovely Simone, because it's the last one in the series she hasn't read. We have both just finished Farewell to the East End, and that wasn't as good as the first one. I'm kind of hoping that by reading the other two, like to me reading the second book and the last book will kind of make sense a bit more and make it all feel a bit better. Anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble about these books, but I couldn't wait to show you all. I am so into my books, and you guys know. If there's any of these you want to buddy read with me, you want to hear more about, just let me know. If you like this film, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to me but want to, press on the ding-a-ling. I can't wait to show you all. Comment below. Tell me what is the favourite book that you've seen in this video, and I can't wait to hear from you all. Have a great month. Take care, guys. Bye.